Welcome everybody to this episode of BeamNG Roadkill Projects, where the JDM Dream returns with twin charge power. Man, has it been a while since I have seen this vehicle. This thing is in pretty bad shape. But for people who don't know, this car is the JDM Dream, which was a car that I made back in high school to make fun of some people who watched the series at the time. I don't know if they still do, but I made this car to make fun of them, and it originally had a turbocharged V6 in it, and all-wheel drive, but I took the front half shafts out and made it rear wheel. So, yeah, but since then, a lot's changed. Mods have come and go and everything, and this car has sat. I think we souped it up for an episode a while back. I don't remember what the episode was about. It was a two-parter, and I souped this thing up, and I don't know what I put in it. But, yeah, since then, it just hasn't had a motor, and parts have been taken off of it, of course. Tires are flat. It's just sat. It's in rough shape. It needs suspension. It needs a lot of work, but we're doing something cool to this thing today. So, basically, this thing, I'm going to take it back to its roots, and we're going to make it good. Very good. We did this before with Test Dummy, and that was a twin-charged V8, which was 2 turbos and a supercharger. This engine combo is going to be a lot better. It's going to be a supercharger and a turbo, I feel, and this engine combo is also going to survive. That's at least the goal of it. But, yeah, we're going to do our best to make something completely crazy out of this car and get it up and running again. Get the car up and running, and you'll see that probably before this episode. But if not, there's going to be a Roadkill Extra episode coming up really soon, or it's already out. Check the channel. Go watch it, because some pretty big news is in it for episode 60. And we're going to need this thing if the voting goes well. But yeah, we're gonna twin charge this thing with a inline 4. It ain't gonna be all-wheel drive. We're gonna make it rear. I really want to put a sequential in it, but that might be too much for now. So it's just gonna get a simple 5-speed. And yeah, we're gonna attempt to drag race it. Of course, we're gonna attempt to drive it, but this is going to be very botched, because I'm basically just going to throw the motor in there and see what the fuck we can do. But, yeah. So for the engine, it's going to be a 1.6 liter twin charge dual overhead cam inline 4. And it's set up. There you go, everybody. That beautiful engine right there. So, basically, it is a supercharger, it is a turbo, and it's a unit. This thing is going to be really, really good. Yeah, 5-speed manual. Does it have a rear diff? It does not have a rear diff. This thing is pretty bare bones. Yeah, we'll put the LSD in it. I don't even know if this thing's going to move. It doesn't have a radiator, but that's not important right now. Maybe we'll put a strut bar in if there's room. I don't know if it'll clear the intercooler there. But yeah, let's see. Was there anything else I could do to the motor before we go crazy here? Probably not a good idea to look. Ooh, nitrous, twin charger, stock lawn block. We'll just put the performance block in it, get a little bit more speed. Exhaust. Oh, hold on. Hater pipe. Oh, yes. Active twin charger. That is wonderful. Flywheel, front wheel drive. We need a rear wheel drive transfer case. And no differential in the front. Alright. Now, the ironic thing of this engine is it is a red valve cover, making me think SR. And for people who don't know what SR engines are, they come in Nissans. Which, but they come in Nissans, and you're not really supposed to rev them high. They're very not reliable engines, if you've heard of them. But this thing sounds good. Ooh, it's got blow-off noises. Ooh, I like this thing already. Yeah, this turbo really doesn't like the spool. Come on. I don't know how good the brakes are on this thing. It roasts the tires pretty good. Alright, I like this thing already. Alright, I don't want to beat on it too much because we don't have a radiator in it yet. But I like this thing. I say this thing needs new tires. Yeah, new tires and, you know, some finishing touches. And I guess we'll beat on it a little bit and then, we'll take it to the drag strip. Oh, it's really starting to overheat. Let's keep it low in the RPM. I should have brought it down on the beach. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe not the best idea to drive this thing around overheating. Well, I'll let this thing cool off. We'll put a radiator in it, and yeah, I'll get some new tires on this thing, and let's beat on it. I like this car already. This thing is turning out to be a pretty good unit. I like it. Alright, this little ripper is like 99% pretty much. Got new tires on it, put some slicks in the back. I think we're going to take it down to the drag strip tomorrow and see what type of times it can run. I know it's going to need brakes, but to Took the headlight out for the maximum intake airflow. And yeah, I also put the hood on it. And you can see the exhaust through the hood as well. So, yeah. This thing, this is probably the best shape this car has ever been in. Of course, it needs a lot more work, like suspension and things like that, so. Plus some revving an SR type engine to like, 8.5 grand. You're not supposed to do that, but I can tell you this thing hooks. Almost too much, like I might need like a different. Like, it might even be a good idea to put, like, sport tires back on it for just having some fun, because the slick doesn't even spin. Oh yeah, this thing is fucking quick. Yeah, the brakes aren't the best. It's turning better. This thing's not bad, though. It's actually a pretty stable car, and it does the thing that I love about independent rear suspension. It keeps hiking the front up the more torque the car puts down. Which I like that, I don't know why. I also put the skid plate back under it. I had the skid plate from way back in the day. Oh boy. Alright, let's just go through that. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, it does. It does. Oh, now that was a full pull. Do I have two-step? I don't. That sucks. Car is torquey. It has a lot of top end. That's why it's able to rev so high. I don't think it's going to be fast. Like maybe 11s this thing will do in the quarter mile. But yeah. I want to launch it. Wow, the turbo's overheating a little bit. Yeah, that second gear just isn't like I want it to be. But it hooks, and it's a scooter. This car scoots. Just how well is it gonna scoot? But yeah, we're gonna take it down the drag strip, and we're gonna see how good this thing is. Alright, we are at a new track today. This is a little ways away from the Texas location. The track near us is sadly broke. There's no textures everywhere. So this is going to be the new track for now. And yeah, we're going to see how fast this thing goes. I don't know if this thing is going to time me. But let's stage and let's see what the fuck this thing's going to do. I'm hoping for 11s. Low 12s would be nice, but 11s would be pretty sweet. Ooh, it is grippy. Alright, now I don't know if the track is gonna stage... Oh! Now that was a little confusing here. Let me go and look. What the fuck happened? No mesh. Are there times on the board here? No. I mean, yeah, it let me stage. I don't know what's going on. I might have to update this map. But, yeah, a few bugs. But we're probably going to have to use the in-game timer. But for the first pass, terrible. I left it in auto mode, and, yeah. Well, the good thing is, the half shafts didn't break. That's the best part about this, is that the axles didn't break. Because with these cars, that's a pretty big issue that could happen. So, yeah, we're going to get lined up again. I'm going to set up the counter, and yeah, we're going to ignore the drag tree. We're just going to go for strictly a time, no reaction time, nothing like that. And let's see how fast this thing actually goes. Alright, we're going to run in the other lane. See how well. Ooh. Back it up a little bit. Alright, let's get as close as I can. Ah, this lane doesn't work, okay. Now let's just get her right about there. Come on. $11.44. Not bad. Not bad at all. I feel like I can improve that a little bit. If I can get the car to launch harder, might be a pretty good unit then. Oh fuck, did I go down the wrong? I think I did. The road's over there, I think. I don't know this drag strip yet. I had to drive across the lawn already. Yeah, we're just gonna cut across the grass again. But yeah, this thing's good, very good. All right, so I tuned the camber out of the rear, and also lowered the tire pressure a little bit. So we're gonna see how well this thing can do with all that taken out of it. Okay. I tried to slip the clutch a bit more to get it up in the RPM. That's just a waste of a pass. Alright. 1134. Alright, I should have shifted. I probably would have gotten a little bit off of it. But you know what? For what I wanted, 1134, that's not bad for a car, like, straight out of, like, building it and kind of just half-assing it together. It definitely has room to improve. Go over here. Okay. It is room to improve and everything, but, yeah. This thing's a good car. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have to do more with it, though. This car could probably take a lot more tuning. I got to figure out where the fuck this motor is from. I don't know what mod it's a part of. Might be a part of WBMB. I don't know. The old school Pessima here, it's not a car that I mess with frequently. So, yeah. Hopefully you have enjoyed, though, and see you next time. Goodbye.